First 50 seconds complete. Autonomous and pre-programmed 1529 cyber cards moving across their boundary along with all their teammates. All the robots just about eking over their movement points. Each of the robots getting 3 for those movements. As time winds down in the autonomous here, your blue lines just eking off one coral piece. That's all they'll need for that ranking point bonus. As we continue into the remaining 2 minutes, 50 seconds completely tele-operated period. Human players pick up their controllers, then move their robots that their team build. 1747 Harrison Boiler Robotics from West Levin ended up trying to score additional game piece on the top part of their coral. Able to successfully place it there. That's 5 points for their alliance. Taking another peek at the blue alliance 50-10 Tiger Dynasty, continuing to shuffle game pieces from the human player station and getting it scored as quickly as possible. They've been a high-performing game player in this event so far. They are robot speeds and Oculus Quest. They're using that potentially for vision as they move around the field of play. 69-56 Shamrock Robotics from Westfield, Indiana, trying to maneuver their game piece and pace it around the field and score additional points for their alliance. Points are as follows: 2 for placing a coral in that trough, that's known as L1. 3 points for coral placed in L2, and you continue up to 5 points if you place a coral on the top branch. Score is currently 36-19 in favor of your blue alliance. Making progress towards that coral placement, and they'll continue to play with just over 70 seconds remaining in the match. 94-53, the Mount Vernon Wildcats currently is ranked in 36th position, looking to increase that ranking with the help of their teammates. Score is currently 43-24 in favor of your blue lines, with just under a minute to change that score. 15-29, the Cyber Cards making use of their coral station to pick up additional game pieces from their human players. Once we've exhausted all the algae on the foil, we can't get any more. That's not true for coral, though, as you can get additional from the human player station. 50-10 is Tiger Dynasty for Fishers, Indiana, quickly maneuvering to the center part of the coral to release a game piece. They've been great at cycle times. That's the time from picking up a game piece to placing it somewhere on the field to score points for your alliance. Time ticking down with only 24 seconds remaining. We'll hear that sonar ping in a few moments. There it was. We'll start to see robots making their way towards those climb stations. 1747 already elevated off the ground. The longer the chain, the more points you'll gain. So teams going for those deep cages, which are closer to the ground, which makes it a lot harder to design around. Time ticking down with only 3 seconds remaining in the match. Counting it down, 2, 1. And that's all we had for playoffs match 27 here at the Finn District Kokomo event presented by AndyMark. 48. Both teams getting that ranking point for their hard work in the barge, but the Blue Alliance getting many more for their win in the match and their hard work during autonomous. Stick tight for qualification match 48.